How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Daniel Does here, and today I'm sharing you the raw, honest truth about running Facebook and Instagram ads for Amazon KDP for my books. I spent $125 testing ads for 2 different books of mine. You're gonna see what I did, what it cost, what actually worked, and how many books I sold from those ads. So you don't have to waste your money like I did. Let's get into it. Before running my ads, I made some short promo videos for my books. You've probably seen them on my channel, or you've seen them on my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, anything like that. I posted to all those platforms. I wanted to get as much eyes as I could, so I just posted it everywhere. And you're probably wondering, who's that voice in those shorts? And I used AI for that. I went to a website called 11 Labs, and they have a bunch of AI voiceovers that I could use. I mean, because let's face it, it sounds more natural and marketable than mine for this type of content. Each short shows off what's inside. Got the main puzzles, you got the solutions. I showed off the book cover, and I showed off the back of the book. I showed off everything I could just to catch people's attention, to hopefully get people through my YouTube channel or my website, or even the sales aspect of this. So let's get right into the ads here. I ran 2 ads in total. I did run a third one, but it got denied through like agreement I didn't agree to. And after I agreed to everything just worked fine after that. The books I promoted for the ads were my United States word search book. This is my most popular book I sell, and my Little Learners word search book 1, The Alphabet, which is another popular book of mine. And Facebook ads are pretty pricey, I must say. 1 week for a standard boosted post is $63 just for 1 week. Kind of crazy. I mean, it might not be crazy for companies, all that stuff, but for someone just starting out trying to promote what they made, $63 can be quite a bit of money. And I spent a total of $125.72 for both ads. Let's get into the numbers here. My United States word search got 6,289 views. It reached 4,227. It got 320 clicks. And when I advertised for this book, I drove all the traffic to my actual website. Now for my second book, my Little Learners book here, it did a little bit better with views, but not for clicks. I made 7,901 views for that video. I reached 6,029 people with the ads, and I got 2,096 clicks with that. For this, I sent traffic straight to the Amazon product, thinking maybe it'd be easier for them to buy than going through my website and all that stuff. So I tested 2 ways of driving traffic. And all these links were tracked through my Amazon Associates account. I can't go too much in depth on all that, because if I show any graphs about all that stuff, I could get banned through Amazon. So I'm not gonna do that, but just keep in mind, this is how I tracked everything through my clicks, through my sales, and all that stuff. All right, so first of all, if you're going to want to start running ads on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, you are going to need to create a Facebook page here, and you're probably going to want an Instagram page. You can have both. You can have one or either. You can do it on both. It doesn't matter which one you do. I find it easier to do it on Facebook alone. So let's get right into this here. To run ads, I wanted to run video ads. So what I did is I uploaded to Facebook here. And what you could do is click this button to boost the post here. And once you do that, you go through all these options here. It gives you a preview of everything. It will give you an estimated daily results, all that stuff. You could pick your audience. You could dial in your audience to what you want, what you think will sell the best. You could also change up where you want to send everybody to go, either a website, or I did my main website here. You could send them to your actual Amazon page or anything like that. But just keep in mind, if you're using an Amazon Associates account or anything like that and using those links, you do have to put a disclosure. So just keep that in mind if you're gonna do something like that. But if you're just going to do straight to your website, you don't really need anything like that. You just go straight to your website. And before you do boost your post, be sure you already have the text already to what you want, what you're liking. And I usually set automatic. And once you know your audience and all that stuff, you can dial in right here, audience plus. With the audience, you can click here to type in like tags, all that stuff. As you can see, you can kind of see some of the tags right here in the bottom. You can select the age, you can select all, you can select women, you can select men, locations, all that stuff, detailed. You can browse them through all this stuff, through demographic, interest, behaviors, and you can just dial in to what you think your core audience is. Now, right here at the bottom, you can mess with the slider right here. When I first did it, they said $63 was the amount. It's different now. $91 is the recommended amount. That is a lot of money, but just for me, just solo, I just did $63. I got an estimated between 4 and 5 to 12K views, and they also, like 7 days, and it would end on a certain day. And for placements, for my first one, I didn't select this just to see what happens, and my second one, I did select this, and to be honest, I didn't see a huge difference at all. I guess I got more views on my second video, so I guess it did help with views, but it didn't help with clicks. So I was just messing around, see what worked, see what didn't. So let's go to our results of my 2 ads here. As you can see here, I got 2 ads completed from April 13th and from April 20th. I spent $62.90 for my second ad, and I spent $62.82 for my first ad. I used my United States word search, and I used my first Little Learners word search book, the alphabet one. And you can see kind of a difference. It kind of was similar, but for my first one, I got more clicks, and my second one, I got less clicks. My second one, I got more views, and my first one, I got less views. So it might be just the product alone like that. I might need to run more test results like that, but costing $63 just for a week, I'm gonna hold off onto it until I could actually make a profit, make some revenue off my books. Then maybe we could start pushing more and more through ads. So let's view the results on my first book. So right here, you can see the activity, the video plays, the engagements, the clicks, the reactions, all that stuff. You can see your core audience of people. Definitely more women, and definitely 65 plus and 55 plus were my core audience for Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. And if you want to know where all your ads are going, if you scroll down here, you can see at the bottom here where my ads were placed. Now for this one, I did not do Messenger. My other one, I did do Messenger. I did Facebook and Instagram just alone for this one. The other one, I did Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger, all 3 of those. Of course, I got the $63 and my audience right here and all that stuff. Now for my second book here, kind of the same deal. My audience there's a lot more women for this one. Definitely still with the 55 plus, a lot more views there. You can also see the cost per link click that it cost me. And if we go in, as you see, the $63, got that preview on the right side here. And right here, I did use Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, all that stuff. So all that data is pretty valuable. If I wanted to do another ad, I definitely gonna cater more to maybe the 55 to 65 plus. I'm not gonna do 25 plus. I didn't get much at all. Maybe 45 plus. Maybe do something like that, but I'm trying to tune in to my key audience on Facebook, and it makes sense. Facebook is used a lot more for the older generation. As you can see, a lot more older people definitely use Facebook, so maybe I will want to cater to that audience more for that. I sold just 2 books total, 1 book per ad. So I spent $125.72, and I made around $4 in royalties. Big loss, right? Big loss. Yep, it didn't really pan out the way I thought it would. I mean, despite the engagement of views, Facebook ads did not convert for me at all. I mean, maybe I did something wrong, but I kind of dialed in these ads to a specific audience, and hopefully I got something else out of it. Maybe like some people subscribe to my channel or anything like that. that would be a positive of the whole thing. But for right now, it's definitely not repeating. I'm not going to do this again until maybe I could actually get some revenue off of these books. So what is working for me right now, how I sell my books? Amazon ads. That's the main source of getting my book out there right now. I lowered my default bid to 35 cents and it's lowering my CPC right now, my cost per click, to 88 cents right now. It's slowly going down as time goes by. I still think it's got to average out. Since when I first started, my default bid was so high, it was like almost $1, and I was averaging like almost $1.30 per CPC, and now I've lowered it to 88 cents per CPC, and it's getting better as the weeks go by. And as for my website, it's another form of trying to get people to view so they can see my full catalog, see my blog posts, see my videos. I was getting like 0 views for a long time, for like months, for a couple months here. And now I'm averaging about 6 views per day, actually. It's actually doing a lot better. I know it's just a start. I know that's not a lot at all, but it is something. I'm seeing a little bit of progress going through everything with the Amazon ads and just through my website alone. So what is next? That is the question, right? A subscriber suggested I do like a monthly mailer subscriber thing. They were talking about it through my live streams, which I could do like free puzzles monthly, updates on my books and stuff, and like book launch announcements. I could do that through all mailers. But the problem is I don't have an audience. I have nothing to work off of here for something like this. I don't have a big audience like anybody else does. So we came up with a brilliant idea, just something to test out to build a stronger community here. I'm gonna update my website on my free time, just on the landing page, to get some free content, to get some free puzzles through the mailer, get some free pages or stuff like that. And so when people subscribe, so I can send like a monthly email to everybody who subscribes, just so they get something free out of everything here. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna start doing that. Just gotta spend the time to update my website. And if you guys want to sign up for this, I'll definitely make a short on everything or a video telling everybody, hey, subscribe here and you can get some free content out of everything. And I'm also working on Amazon A+ content. I had no clue how it works, and one of my subscribers said that I should be creating this A+ content because it will boost my sales at least 30%. So I've been working on that. I kind of did it through my live stream here. I'm going to keep on continuing doing that through all my books, through the Amazon KDP. And I'm definitely going to make a video how to do this start to finish, so you guys could maybe actually make a little bit more on sales and all that stuff. And we'll see how it all goes through. Maybe I'll get more sales as I make all this A+ content through all my books. We'll see if there's any difference, and I'll definitely update you guys on everything that happens with that. I just want to thank everybody who's been supporting me, whether through the comments section, the live streams, watching the videos, leaving those likes. I'm learning a lot through trial and error here. I've never done anything like this. I mean, all I've got is YouTube videos like the ones you're watching right now, just teaching people how to just get everything started. And I'm sharing everything with you guys, so when you guys make your own books, you guys don't have to struggle as much as I did. Hopefully you guys, when you start out, you guys are making more than I did. I just want to make everything easier for you guys to do. So be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. I know like 90% of you are not subscribed. So please subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. Thank you all for watching. Big thank you for my community that watches me. And I will see you guys in the next video, or maybe my live streams. That being said, peace out guys, and I'll catch you later.